Hello there, welcome back to Generation Media Reaction.
Hi.
And welcome to part 3, film 3 of Back to the Future. Looking forward to it?
Yeah.
We're doing the whole trilogy back to back. Part 2 was amazing and first time for you and for me it was very long time ago, and now we're going into part 3, which is first time for you and would be the first time for me since a very long time ago. I know the setting, that's about all I remember. I don't remember the intricacies of the plot, so I'm really looking forward to seeing this, especially on the high and the cliffhanger, which was part 2.
Yeah. Part 2 was great because we got to go, well, back to the future and we met Marty's kids and his daughter. It was really cool to see what happens in the future. We saw Biff.
Biff. No, we did see Griff.
You
Griff,
saw both.
Yeah, we did see Griff. Yeah.
Biff and Griff.
Yeah.
He did the same trick from the first movie. Then after that, they went back to the future.
Or they went back to the past.
Back to the past again.
Yeah, back to the past.
The present Marty went back to the past, basically saw the past Marty, who had also went back to the past, which was quite confusing to say. And he was trying to stop Biff from becoming a billionaire and making his dad not die, because his dad had been killed by Biff.
In 1955, at one point, there were 2 Martys, 2 Docs, 2 Biffs, and 3 DeLorean, I think, possibly at one moment in time.
Yeah, there were 3 DeLoreans.
And then the current DeLorean. Very confusing and really fun to watch. Marty has still got to solve the puzzle which has started off the whole adventure of part 2, because his life was going downhill, or his kid's life was going downhill. So somewhere along the line that sort of needs to be resolved as well. And I guess the only thing we can talk about now is the cliffhanger that was left on.
Doc's car got struck by lightning and he went back in time.
That's right, we had the letter, didn't we? The guy from the Western Union, comes up and says, well, we've had this letter for 70 years. And Marty's like, it's from the Doc! So Marty's like, there's only one guy who can help me. And he's gone straight back to 1955 Doc, and that's where we come in, isn't it? So we're really looking forward to this. We managed to stop part 2 before it went into a coming next kind of trailer of part 3, so we don't know anything about part 3.
Well, basically, Doc is in the Wild West. Marty basically said that out loud. And now Marty's gone to the past Doc to see if he could try and build a time machine or something, so they can go back into the past even more.
I'm really, how are they going to do that? All right, thank you very much for watching. We're really enjoying this trilogy. It is a great trilogy so far, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how it concludes. Please like and subscribe. It really helps us on the channel. And as always, stick around for after the film for our review and comments and all that sort of thing. Until then, see you later.
Universal.
Yeah. You know there's a musical of Back to the Future as well.
Oh yeah, I've heard.
Be interesting. That music straight away, it's like bling. November 12th, 1955, 10:03 p.m. The sequence has been in all films now, all of them. Lightning. Zap. Excellent. I wouldn't be able to tell you whether it's as old footage or new footage or what now. But Marty came running from the corner, didn't he? Very well recreated.
Send me back to the future, but I'm back. I'm back from the future.
I faints, yeah, I remember this.
I hope he faints. Because he hasn't died. Here we go. All right. What you got in store for us, please? Robert Zemeckis, Bob Gale, Spielberg, Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd. A special call out for the guy playing Biff as well. He did such a good job in all the roles of Part 2. Oh, Mary Steenburgen. Thomas Wilson plays Biff. I couldn't remember his name. The music tone is it's not as joyful as it has been in the other films. I'll get a good look at those pictures now. In the first film, I didn't know who was who very, very clearly. I couldn't see it, didn't catch it quickly enough. So they're all famous scientists. It's good use for a hoverboard.
Last night's time travel experiment was apparently a complete success.
It is not sunny.
We were transported forward through time into the year 1985.
I think he's forgotten.
I don't even remember how I got home. I saw a vision of Marty say he had come back from the future. Undoubtedly, this was some sort of exotic image.
Oh my God.
Doc, that's right, but I came back again.
1885! How could you possibly know about it?
You sent me a letter.
The overload shorted out the time circuits and destroyed the flying circuits. Suitable replacement parts will not be invented until 1947. I have buried the DeLorean in the abandoned Delgado mine adjacent to the old Boot Hill Cemetery.
Oh.
It should remain undisturbed and preserved until you...
That's where they can get it from.
I repeat, do not attempt to come back here to get me. I now say farewell and wish you Godspeed. You've been a good, kind, and loyal friend to me. Warm feelings and a special place in my heart.
Reading a letter that's future self-wrote from the past.
Oh, that's her blow up.
I think you woke up the dead with that blast.
I mean, what condition is the DeLorean going to be in? 70 years.
Just like in Journey to the Center of the Earth.
How did that stay in the wood though? What if?
Well, the initials.
Yeah, could it?
It looks like it'd been burnt in.
Yeah, but what if something happened to it? How come nobody even discovered this place?
Right.
In like almost 100 years.
I guess in those days there were places like this. Oh wow, look at that.
Buried here for 70 years, 2 months, and 13 days.
How are they going to get that out?
I don't know.
Spartacus, come on, let's go home, boy.
Oh no, what's going on here?
Oh.
Come on, let's go home.
Oh. Is it the bomb shot?
Doc!
Like you've seen a ghost.
You're not far off, Doc. An eternal memory by his beloved Clara. Who the hell is Clara?
Body for a matter of $80.
Buford Tannen was a notorious gunman.
Dead to see the drool. Do you remember when he goes to Biff's museum? There was a footage of a cowboy relative of Biff's. I think that's him.
Oh yeah.
Doc, look. It's me. It is true.
Wow. What a weird thing to see.
I'm going back to 1885 and I'm bringing you home.
Yay! Well done, Marty. Okay, so alright, so Marty's gonna rescue Doc. I mean, they could both go, right?
That'd be strange. They see each other's past. The past one would see the future one.
Yeah, I have,
Yeah.
Doc. Clint Eastwood never wore anything like this.
Hoverboard. All right.
I like the way the hoverboard's staying important.
Remember where you're going. There are no roads. Time circuit's on.
How are they going to power it?
It's a Wednesday, September 2nd, 1885, 8 a.m.
Isn't it the time machine from that's already been into the future and it can be powered by anything at the moment? Yeah, rather than it doesn't need. Yeah. It's got the white fusion thing.
You'll instantly be transported to 1885, and those Indians won't even be there.
I like the way his cowboy outfit's got a science element to it. The atomic...
Good luck for both of our sakes. See you in the future.
You mean the past?
Exactly.
Imagine he just crashes into it.
Yeah. Looks like it's going to work.
Yeah, but like he crashes into it first.
Haha, nice cut.
The cars.
Very cool.
Let them go past you. They're not after
Wow,
you.
what must they be thinking? What this thing is that they're now chasing? What were they chasing before?
Car's faster than a horse, come on.
Well, that terrain though. Oh no, don't wreck it.
They weren't even after him, I don't think.
No, well they must have been doing something with their run.
They were after something else.
No, they're running away from these guys.
The cavalry!
Right. Okay, that's why they're Indians are running. Indians, old term because they use it. Anyway.
Imagine Doc's on one of those horses
Yeah.
in the engine or something.
Damn, I ripped the fuel line.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Don't you have to act big in front of to scare a black bear?
Yeah, big, wave your arms, stand your ground, look like a threat.
No.
I think there's... well, he's not using those shoes then. Where is he gone to?
Maggie! Fetch some water, we got a herdsman here!
Ah, it sounds a bit Irish. Come from Ireland.
Mom, is that you?
They're there now.
That's the
You've been
same
asleep for
thing.
nearly 6 hours now.
This sounds a bit more Irish though.
Dreamed I was in a western. I was being chased by all these...
You're safe and sound here now at the McFly farm.
McFly farm?
It's just mum.
Is
Same.
it the same actress?
Who are you?
The name's McFly. Maggie McFly.
Maggie?
And that's Mrs. McFly. And don't you be forgetting the Mrs.
Yeah, be careful.
Eastwood? Clint Eastwood?
Brilliant. Oh, you haven't seen a Clint Eastwood film. Clint Eastwood is a big actor, but plays sort of essentially cowboys. He's like a very, very famous actor.
Aye. William Sean McFly, the first of our family to be born in America. This here is Mr. Clint Eastwood here visiting.
I've got supper. How is it that you came to be way out here without a horse, or boots, or a hat? My horse broke down and
Would you like some water?
yeah.
Oh, look at that water. Oh, of course. Like, what? You don't think about stuff like that. How good was water?
I didn't even give you a hat.
Why is she upset?
Seamus, a word with you.
Yeah, what was her issue? She seemed to react to him giving him a hat.
Such a strange young man.
Aye, but I've just got a feeling about him, Maggie.
Because isn't it like his great?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
You're my great-grandfather.
He's feeling it deep down that Marty's a relative.
And you peed on me.
Yeah, that happens, mate.
Is not very useful right now.
Mm.
Hill Valley.
Oh, wow. That's the town. How it began. It's cool. Construct the clock tower. Interesting. Of course, the photo of the dock was... So the clock tower was built around this time. Manure. It's all of the trades that have gone through time that have existed in Hill Valley. Oh, look. There's that building.
Took like 100 years to build.
Yeah, it's like the beginning of the whole town. That's cool. He looks very strange.
What's that?
Yeah, it's manure. So he's got to find the dock.
Why, I didn't know the circus was in town.
Of course, it's the third time he goes into a bar, isn't it? in each film he's gone into a bar and like ordered a Pepsi. He won't be having a Pepsi here.
What'll it be, stranger?
Ice water?
Ice? We pour whiskey.
Very nice touch with the smoke.
Hey, McFly! Thought I done
McFly?
told you never to come in.
Oh my god.
You ain't Seamus McFly.
Yeah,
Especially with that dog ugly hat.
it's the hat. It's an Irish hat.
What's your name, dude?
Mark Eastwood. Clint Eastwood.
It's all the actors.
Is it all of them?
Oh, at least Biff.
The beef. It's definitely Biff, isn't it? Yeah, it's a Biff.
It's not the others.
No, I can't see Billy Zane.
I'm looking for that no-good cheating blacksmith. You seen him?
You're Mad Dog Tannen.
Oh gosh. Maybe he doesn't like that name.
I hate that name.
Oh my god.
Moonwalking. Oh, he's moonwalking. All right.
They're going to be amazed. Oh, the skateboarding part. You ready?
Oh, what's going to be the alternative to the skateboard? Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's the same. So he runs out, he grabs some wheels of some kind.
Yeah, a unicycle.
Yeah, what's it going to...
A horse.
Yeah?
And he has to take it from a little girl, remember?
Yeah. Can I borrow your pony?
And then the little girl says you can keep it. Oh, never mind. Oh.
Oh.
That time we had a hanging.
Oh, wait, what? Hang.
Hanging. Oh, right, okay. They're not doing exactly the same then. Ouch.
Oh my god.
That's going to hurt. Who's this guy?
Is your relative or something?
Hanging in a long time.
It's the dog!
You'll shoot the fleas off a dog's back at 500 yards, Tannen.
You owe me money, blacksmith.
That's the same kind of excuse he had with George McFly in the first film. He's trying to get away with responsibility.
Because one day you're gonna get a bullet in your back.
Ah, he does. All right, they got beef. This time the beef from Biff is with Doc.
I gave you explicit instructions not to come here, but to go directly back to 1985. But it's good to see you, Marty.
Do you remember how long Doc's been there?
Don't know.
What idiot dressed you in that outfit?
You did.
Shot in the back by
straight
Buford
to it,
Tannen over a matter of $80. And who's this beloved Clara? I don't know anyone named Clara.
Oh, excellent. Look at this. He's gone full steampunk.
I can never take that risk.
Jules Verne was mentioned earlier, that's why.
Clara Clayton.
Clara.
Now we know who Clara is. Come on, Doc, it's not science.
unless she's a geek girl.
That's the way it was for me and Jennifer.
There's not going to be a gas station around here until sometime in the next century.
Okay. They got the same problem.
The horses?
I don't think horses can go 88 miles an hour.
Yeah, I'm gonna try there.
You could free fall off the one of those monuments, reach terminal velocity.
I'm gonna launch off a mountain.
Yes, I mean maybe, but you need to be high enough. But then it's one hell of a risk as well.
We can simply roll it down a steep hill. No.
The framing of this shot has got a lot of that window in.
Huh? That's it. How fast can you go? Then yes, it might be possible to get her up that fast. This spur that runs off the main line 3 miles out of Clayton with heat. This is where we'll push the DeLorean with the locomotive.
Well, Doc, we can scratch that idea.
Maybe it will launch into the air.
You're just not thinking fourth dimensionally.
Right, I have a real problem.
Great Scott!
Oh, that's how he meets. That's how he meets Clara. That's Clara.
You really had to be a good horse rider in those days.
All her stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. You saved my life.
Emmett Brown at your service, Miss.
Clayton. Clara Clayton.
Yeah. You got it.
What a beautiful name.
Oh no, he's smitten.
He forgot or something.
I'm almost glad that snake spooked those horses, otherwise we might never have met. Suppose it was destiny.
What was there?
See lots of me, I'm sure. I have a shop in town. I'm a local scientist. A blacksmith.
What sort of science, sir?
Actually, I'm a student of all sciences.
She is. She's a science geek.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
Oh, Miss Clayton almost ended up at the bottom of Clayton Ravine.
Clayton Ravine was named after a teacher. They say she fell in there 100 years ago.
Great Scott!
Yeah, maybe she lives to be a very
Invented that infernal time machine.
intelligent scientist, discoverer of stuff.
We'll reach 88 miles per hour just before we hit the edge of the ravine.
Point of no return.
Once we pass this windmill, it's the future or bust.
The crudity of the model.
Up to the door, yeah! It's Clara!
Oh.
Wait, this is the same scene that happened with Marty's mum.
Yes.
They
Yeah,
covered
yeah,
the
yeah,
DeLorean.
yeah.
Interest in science. I thought you might be able to repair it for me.
I wouldn't think of charging you for this.
Marty's like, what?
If you move it this way, the image turns fuzzy.
Everything becomes clear.
I'll see
Look
you
at
this
Marty.
evening at the festival.
Yeah.
Mr. Eastwood.
Ma'am,
Mr. Eastwood, I can't get over that yet.
it's a nice telescope.
As mayor of Hill Valley,
Is that Mayor Red?
let the festivities begin!
Too bad I didn't bring my camera. Smile, Doc.
Awesome.
Now they have that.
Yeah, that's cool.
You look very nice.
Thank you.
They were made for each other.
Well, surely you're not afraid to try something that a baby could do.
Hey, I'm not afraid of
Oh,
nothing.
come on.
Just gonna get it first. Oh,
Listen, can I try that again?
Yeah, go on.
Is he left-handed? Oh no, he's doing. Oh, okay. Now he's going right-handed.
yeah, he's so good.
Where'd you learn to shoot like that?
7-Eleven.
Oh, the video game, wasn't it? Though, remember?
Yeah.
Who's gonna make us tenderfoot? You?
I am, Marshal Strickland. I didn't know you. You can't read the sign, Tannen. I presume you can read this. Are you gonna check your iron?
Or are you a slacker?
There's so many characters that.
I think there might be a joke with the mayor.
Have fun.
Whether the mayor was related to Red.
And maintain discipline at all times.
Mr. Eastwood, I see you got yourself some respectable clothes, lad. Hey, Frisbee. Now down to the partner.
Look at them. I don't know if Doc will want to leave.
Yeah, I mean, funny enough, do you remember he said, "Don't come and get me, Marty." So there's definitely a sense of him liking the Wild West.
Piece of calico. What are you gonna do, boss? Figure.
One more gun. Yep, yeah.
You'll hear the shot. Careful, Buford. You ain't got but one bullet with that.
He's fun to watch, this actor, considering he played all those Biffs and Griffs and all the other ifs. He's playing this differently, but same. It's nice.
Timothy,
Tannen, but you're early.
It's a Derringer Smithy.
Billy!
Come on, Doc.
Oh no. This is going to get the Doc involved.
Damn you, Tannen!
No, I damn you.
Oh, look at this.
Ooh.
He invents the frisbee.
You.
Yeah.
Hey, lighten up, jerk!
Yeah. I didn't know what that meant.
What's wrong, dude? You yellow?
Yetta.
Yellow,
Oh.
as in yellow chicken.
That's what I thought. Yellow belly.
Oh.
Nobody calls me yellow.
I'll be back this way on Monday. We'll settle this then.
Monday morning, 8 a.m. We're gonna be gone, right?
Theoretically, yes, but what if the train's late?
I'd like for you to have this brand new Colt Peacemaker and gun belt, free of charge.
Yeah, come on, take it.
Yeah, you're going to need it.
You could have just walked away and nobody would have talked to less of you for it.
It is Marty.
Yeah.
Instead, you let him roil you into playing his game.
And I hope you're considering the future, Mr. Eastwood.
I think about it all the time.
Yeah.
And do you think we'll ever be able to travel to the moon the way we travel across the country on train?
Space vehicles, capsules settle off with rockets.
I read that book too. You're quoting Jules Verne, From the Earth to the Moon. You couldn't have read that when you were a little boy. It was only first published 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I never ever met a man like you before.
Beloved Clara.
I mean, Doc doesn't really have much to lose, except for Marty, so he could stay there.
Yeah.
He has no family or friends.
Oh look, he's got a breakfast thing going on.
Is that bacon?
Yeah.
You talking to me? Go ahead. Make my day.
Nice movie quotes coming in there.
Hey, look at that, the tombstone.
My name, it's vanished.
Hey, that's great, Doc. Oh, look, pal, I don't want to buy a suit.
No, this is for your coffin.
Great Scott.
I know, this is heavy.
It swapped lines there.
Marty, you can't go losing your judgment every time someone calls you a name. That's exactly what causes you to get into that accident in the future.
There you go.
What about my future?
It was said in the future house about how he got into an automobile accident because somebody called him chicken.
I've made a decision. I'm not going with you tomorrow.
There you go, you said it.
So why did he even come? He wasted all his
What are you
time.
talking about, Doc?
No, but Marty still needs to go back.
Why did Marty even come back then?
This tombstone could still be in your future.
The future isn't written.
You're a scientist, so you tell me, what's the right thing to do up here?
Nice.
You're right, Marty.
Nice to balance it all out and argue it. I mean, it's a good job the distance between the wheels and the train tracks fit.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe we can just take Clara with us.
To the future?
Yeah, why not? She can handle it.
I'm a scientist, so I must be scientific about this. Destroy this infernal machine.
There was a line in the other film, in the second film, where it's like, I gotta think about the other great mystery of life. Women! And now here he is. It's cool. It foreshadowed this.
I've come to say goodbye.
Goodbye? Well, where are you going?
I don't think there's any way that you can understand it.
Please,
I'm from the future. I came here in a time machine that I invented.
Seems complete nonsense to her.
That's the reaction.
Complete nonsense for her.
do understand.
You're a fraud or something.
I'm partial to the writings of Jules Verne. Take advantage of me. I've heard some whoppers in my day, but the fact...
All you had to say is I don't love you and I don't want to see you anymore.
Oh, you broke her heart, Doc. It was nice to see Doc do some sincere acting there. Sorry, Christopher Lloyd. He had his little moment. Was able to act there.
Hammond!
Oh dear, he's getting drunk.
What can I get you? The usual? What happened to you on the 4th of July?
Risky.
What happened to him on the 4th?
I don't know.
I don't want to see you do the wrong thing.
Is he like Roger Rabbit, that he drinks and goes crazy?
All I can tell you, friend, is you'll get over her. I have peddling this barbed wire all across the country has taught me one thing. It's that you never know what the future might bring.
I can tell you about the future.
What's with the barbed wire? Does he invent barbed wire or something?
What time's the dock?
Oh dear. Oh, is there a name appearing?
In the future, we don't need horses. We have motorized carriages called automobiles.
Does anybody walk or run anymore?
Of course we run, but for recreation.
Well, they're in the saloon very early, first thing in the morning, or very late.
How much does he have?
That's the first one. He hadn't touched it yet.
At the clock in the background.
Doc! Doc! What are you doing?
I've lost her, Marty. Where?
Back to the future.
Right. Let's get going.
Damn it, no!
Wow, that was dramatic.
What happens as he faints?
Take a one-way ticket.
Let's make some wake-up juice.
Is that like spicy sauce?
Tabasco, yeah. I don't know what the other ones are. Oh my goodness, how much of a...
Why do we have to cut these things so damn close?
Pour it on down his gullet.
I might drown.
The train's here already.
Is she getting the train that they plan on using?
Travis! Well, something inside me told me I should be here. As if my future had something to do with it.
Yeah, it certainly does. Oh, here he is.
Are you in there, Eastwood?
Eastwood.
All right, you got the gumps.
Oh, Clint Eastwood.
So I'm gonna have to forfeit.
Forfeit?
Means that you win without a fight.
3!
If you don't go out there, you'll say Clint Eastwood is the biggest yellow belly in the West.
Great. Clint Eastwood's the opposite of coward.
10!
Oh, your train, mate. Your train.
He's an asshole.
Yeah.
I don't care what Tannen says.
Exactly. Well done, Marty.
No.
It's like the first film. They've got to sort out all the stuff in a nick of time.
The worst case of broken heart I have ever seen.
Mr. Barbed Wire Man.
Somebody today, not
We're
prefer
going
to be
for
you.
Doc. Oh no, this turns the situation around.
What did you say her name was? Kara? Sarah? Clara?
Oh, she's stopping the train.
Oh,
Whoa.
that's gonna save some time.
Love buys them time.
Thumbs up, run!
Oh, he's a coward.
Prepare to meet your mate.
Who's a coward?
Mad Dog.
Right here, Tannen.
Nobody shoots someone like that. Oh, he's good. You remember when we watched The Matrix? You recognise the Western sort of alarms. This is what it's doing as well.
Draw!
No! I thought we could settle this like men.
You thought wrong, dude.
Oh, Marty's dead. That's the end.
That's the end of the film. At the end, how it concludes. Oh, this guy playing Mag Dalton, Biff, he's really underrated. He's doing so well. Okay, what was this trick?
What was it?
He broke the gravestone. Excellent. Manure. Very good. Very good. Manure.
Every time.
That was good.
Oh, that was good. Oh, no, no, no.
I hate manure.
I hate manure.
There's no gravestone at all.
The train!
Can we make it? Seamus. Maybe I'll trade it for a new hat.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
He always reaches like relatives.
Yeah.
You're way too late.
Time machine.
Maybe she'll believe him.
Oh. Yes, they're gonna make it. Where's his hoverboard?
Oh, she's going.
They're way too far ahead. They only just
Yeah, but it
managed.
depends how the train track, what the path of the train track is. She could cut it off. It's like they're doing the great sort of old Western train robbery kind of, all the fun stuff you associate with the Wild West. They're doing it all.
It's so difficult because it's so easy to fall off there.
Yeah. But he's a skateboarder, so he learns balance, right? He has the skill of balance. Skateboarding's good for you.
Range! Is this a hold-up? It's a science experiment!
Of course, they haven't got the DeLorean yet.
Imagine all the passengers.
Yeah. Well, they think it's a robbery, don't they?
They're taking that wood with them.
Yeah, they don't need the wood. That'll slow them down. Huh.
Oh, what a waste of wood.
There we go.
Aren't they gonna have to go into the car?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, someone's got to drive the train. Someone's got to be in the car. Oh, she's going to make it. Is she going to go with him?
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Yeah, but how's he gonna get teleported or time travel?
I don't know.
He needs to be in the car. Does the whole train come with them?
Well, it does beg a question, doesn't it? Like, what if something is attached to DeLorean? Does that go where the DeLorean goes?
1985, 11 a.m.
They probably should have kept a train driver on them.
Yeah. Well, would he have kept up the speed? Wow, she's doing good.
Oh my god. Must be kind of fun though.
Just hit 35!
Well, maybe she just keeps hold of the DeLorean and just goes with them. And like, if it happens by accident, it's okay because he breaks the space-time continuum accidentally.
Oh. But the woods could start a fire.
This answers the question, who drives the train? It was the logs.
Oh, he's trying to get in the car.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't come with them.
Yeah, he's not going to hear you. You have to really throw your voice for him to hear at that speed. Oh no, oh no. Not now.
She's on the train! Clara! I'm gonna go back for her!
No. Don't. Just ask her to come for you. She can both come in.
Then we'll have to take her back!
So they've got no choice but to take her back. That's nice. So therefore he gets past the whole kind of shouldn't interfere with the future thing, because the morality choice overrules.
60 miles an hour, Dad! Just a little further!
Well, she doesn't know, like,
7.
just how precious the time is. God, her hair was very close to being in that wheel.
Oh god.
Hoverboard was seated there.
Hoverboard.
Yeah, nice.
80.
Well done, Doc.
Oh god. They're not gonna make it. She got in the way. I don't know if he'll make it now.
Oh. Doc gets love. Yes. Okay, so the train doesn't go with the DeLorean then. Yeah, there we go.
Eastwood.
Eastwood Ravine.
Where is he?
Was wherever the train track was.
Get off. How are you supposed to get off there?
Of course, the signals were down.
Jump
weren't they?
out.
Jesus.
That's how to destroy it. Yeah, they just needed to destroy it, so that's pretty good. Now Doc's stuck there forever.
That's what he kept saying, wasn't it?
He could have came back.
Yeah, because he could have gone back in time, but once he got to 85, because he could have got fuel.
Yeah.
But not now.
Everything's destroyed. Maybe if he'd came off the train tracks quicker.
Oh, that's really sad.
Well, Doc, it's destroyed.
His hoverboard's gone now.
The hoverboard, yeah.
He has to wait 30 years for it.
Yeah. I love how he's in his old Western gear. Ooh, so is it his house?
Hey, butthead, get away! Watch it, Biff. 40!
We're gonna be late for brunch.
Or that to the lake.
Thank God you guys are all back to normal.
Supposed to be Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood. Luckily she's still asleep then.
Jennifer.
Marty, I had the worst nightmare.
It wasn't a nightmare.
He's got the car.
Wait a minute, what do you mean I got fired?
He doesn't know about that, does he? He wasn't there to see.
The big tail. Hanging McFly.
Hey, Needles.
It's Flea. He's the same guy who was in
Next green light.
No thanks.
Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
What's the matter? Chicken?
Grab a roll of something.
Is he not gonna go or something? Yeah.
Backwards.
I would have hit that Rolls Royce.
Huh.
Raised.
Huh. So she got to see some evidence. Nice. Yeah, because she heard the automobile accident that was referred to where, because somebody called him chicken. That was it.
Yeah.
Doc's never coming back.
Oh. He couldn't even keep the whole photo.
Sure gonna miss him, Jen.
Yeah, you may not see him again.
Of course you won't see him again. You won't be able to build another time machine.
How's he going to see him?
What? What? What in the world?
Oh, that's
That does
awesome.
not make any sense.
Buddy! Stop! It runs on steam!
family.
Hi, Marty! Ma'am!
These are our boys!
What? They had children.
Jules and Vern!
Isn't he a bit old to have children?
Clearly not.
This is Marty and Jennifer. I brought you a little souvenir.
I like the way she hands it to him, not to forget.
What's this going to be? The picture in a frame.
Yeah, you know what? It's the right size.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's great.
It's great, Doc!
We just said it's a shame he didn't even get the whole photograph. They played us.
Your future hasn't been written yet. Your future is whatever you make it, so make it a good one.
How did he come back though? That doesn't make sense. How are they able to power that?
We will, Doc!
I think it's so steampunk.
Where are you going now? Back to the future?
Already been there.
He's been travelling around.
What? Oh, that's how it's powered. They went to the future and upgraded.
Yeah. He's made it into a train. Basically, you can make it into... Right.
It was supposed to be destroyed and they built it again.
Yeah, he didn't... Yeah, clearly he couldn't help himself. Had to make another one. It runs on steam. Oh well. Wow, what a trilogy. What a trilogy.
Wow, that was very surprising. There's a lot of unexpected things happening. Kept surprising us over and over again. This was really good again. All of these films. I'm surprised they didn't make Back to the Future 4. I think what I liked the most was the Wild West theme and how he handled the fight with Biff, or the Wild West Biff. Pretty cool. There was 4 different Biffs across the whole 3 films. 4 different Biffs. We had like the rich Biff.
Rich
no,
Biff.
there was 5 Biffs.
I was going to say, I thought if you include Mad Dog...
Yeah, there's 5
and
Biffs.
Grandpa, Rich, Ordinary, and Waxy.
Waxy Biff. Yes, we got 5 Biffs.
Well, actually 6. Bully Biff of George McFly from the first film.
Yeah, but...
The one who says, "It was your car." You know, he tries to get him to... But he was the same era of Biff, but it's just a different style.
And then we've also got Griff.
Yeah. There's loads of Biffs. Yeah. He should be... I hadn't really appreciated the actor who plays Biff quite so much. It's excellent.
I like the fact of how they used the train to like go back in time this time.
Yeah.
I liked how, like I said earlier, I liked the fight at the end. I also liked how he met his older relatives, the festival.
Yeah. I mean, they're in the situation where technology hasn't been invented, so they have to sort of initialize a way out of the situation. I love all that. I love seeing the DeLorean juxtaposed with the old setting, like with the Native Americans being chased by the cavalry. It's just like seeing the modern time machine next to those. It was really cool because it's so out of place. You mentioned, it's good that he meets his relative. There's the Wild West, and I think those two things, that whilst we see them on screen as British people, we don't have the same connection to history as American people. So there's a more of a nostalgia thing from an American perspective, being associated with arrivals from Europe, having an ancestry based in the Wild West. And I think it's because of Seamus McFly. There's a narrative in there which is very close to the lineage thing and the pilgrimage thing and the settling in the Wild West thing. The love story with Doc, that was a surprise. I do remember in the second film, he's like, after this, I've got to go and seek out the other great mystery of life, women. And he does. So that's cool, love. And it's great because there is a point where you think, gee, who is this Doc fella? He's got no relatives. He's hanging around with a teenager, Marty McFly. Could be perceived as a little bit weird, Doc. It's good that they included a love story for him. He now has somebody to share his time time with that isn't Marty. If he didn't have Clara, he'd be always kind of coming over to Marty. Marty! Yeah! And maybe that's where Rick and Morty, the inspiration for Rick and Morty comes from, in that I love the sentiment at the end. You know, he gets to have his life, and he does carry on doing his science spying by inventing the train time machine. So that was nice. I really liked it. What would you say the moral of the story is?
I think the moral of the story is, I don't know.
So I think in the first one, it was, you know, if you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. And I think in this film, it's what Doc says at the end, which is, because they're playing around the future all the time, he says, the future is not written, so make it a good one. Make your own future. And don't respond to being called a chicken, yellow chicken. And they introduced that in the second film into the third film, because it wasn't in the first film. I noticed that was the thing that they wanted Marty to learn. When we did the first Back to the Future, some people commented that they think Back to the Future trilogy is among the great trilogies, which includes Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, etc. So here you're seeing it for the first time, and you are in the future of when these films were made. You are its freshest audience. How do you rate the trilogy as a whole?
It's really good. Even now, like, I don't know, for almost more than 30 years later, it's still amazing.
I think so.
I think my favourite one was the first one. The first one where he saw his parents when they were younger. Just found it really cool.
I agree with you. I think the first film of Back to the Future is outstanding. I think the second and the third nearly gets there as films, as standalone films. So, but I think with most trilogies start to drop off. So it is tough. Yeah, it is one of the greatest trilogies. Would I put it with Star Wars and Lord of the Rings? Would have to chat about that over a pint, because there's not many that sustain that great quality all the way through to the third film. And this film does do that, so it is definitely up there. I used to put Toy Story up there, but no, they bloody made a fourth, didn't they? Would you recommend it to your friends?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you so much for joining us, if you have joined us all the way with our watching and reactioning to Back to the Future trilogy. We had seen the first one before, and 2 and 3 were brand new for you, and for me they were like 30 years ago I saw them. And yeah, wow, I really enjoyed doing that. I really loved watching it with you, and I'm really pleased that you've watched it now and you like it as well, because you might have found it pants. You know, you might have done. You know, one of these days we're going to watch one of these films and you're going to be like, that's rubbish, Daddy. You know, you are. So fair enough, you should speak that.
Thanks again for watching. I think we both enjoyed the movie and the whole 1, 2, 3 Back to the Future.
Yeah, the whole trilogy.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you very much. All right, well I guess we'll catch you on the next one. Who knows what adventures we'll go down next. We don't know what's in the future, but we will make it a good one. Cheers.